Good afternoon, Finance and Governance Committee members. This is Rob Rubin, Chief Information Officer for the City of Oxnard. Today I would like to present an agreement with CDW for the purchase of Microsoft Enterprise Agreement licenses. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee recommend that City Council approve and authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with CDW Corporation, agreement number 326-00479, for an amount not to exceed $1.5 million for the purchase of Microsoft licenses for the 3-year agreement term of May 1st, 2026 to April 30, 2029. Since 2011, the City of Oxnard has maintained a Microsoft Enterprise Agreement, or EA, to license software, cloud services, and infrastructure across various city departments. The Enterprise Agreement provides software such as Windows operating system, Office Suite, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc., SQL Server, Windows servers, Windows Systems Center, and professional services. The most widely used method of procuring these licenses has been through piggybacking off the County of Riverside's competitively bid Microsoft EA Master Purchase Agreement, shared by more than 900 public agencies. The County of Riverside Master Agreement offers the highest discounted pricing based on public entities larger than 15,000 users, and thus the city is able to leverage this pricing despite its much smaller size. Benefits that we get in this enterprise agreement. First, it locks in favorable pricing that you can't get through independent procurement. Second, it creates equal annual installments of $311,000 to provide predictable budgeting over the 3-year term. It offers full access to the products that are necessary under our citywide agreement, so Windows operating system, Office Suite, SQL Server, Systems Data Center Management, and other necessary software and services. It provides access to software assurance that ensures continuous patches and security updates and version upgrades that keep our systems up to date and reduce vulnerabilities for cyber exposure and support costs. And each year, the city reconciles the product and licensing changes from the prior 12 months to ensure the agreement stays right-sized and scalable to the city. We do basically a true-up of actual license use versus predicted license use. Over the past couple of years, the city IT department has done a number of measures to remove dependencies on moving forward to Microsoft 365. So there's been a significant amount of infrastructure updates that we've needed to do to get ourselves ready. And now this EA is expected to kick off the city's planned migration from Google Workspace into a full Microsoft adoption. The first year will serve as a pilot and foundation to test and validate the integration, train up staff, primarily IT staff, and set up data migration systems. And then this will be followed by a broader rollout of the Microsoft systems and phase down of Google systems across the city. The third year is likely to include a high level of Microsoft deployment, archiving our legacy Google data, and optimizing our productivity systems throughout the city. This chart here displays the expected fiscal impact. The first line across is the base EA amount. So this is the amount per year, $311,000 per year for what we are currently utilizing in desktop Microsoft Office and the Windows and server licenses. The second row shows the incremental as we move from a pilot phase into a 2-year migration. And basically this is showing as we increase the Microsoft 365 utilization and start to draw down or work down off of the Google platform. This shows the incremental costs as they increase over those 3 years, from 0 the first year to $145,000 to $285,000. And then at the bottom, we show a 10% contingency for unexpected expenditures. And so what we end up looking at the bottom is the base year. The first year is the 311, and then year 2, 456, and year 3, 596, for a grand total of approximately 1.36 million with 136,000 contingency, for a total not to exceed of 1.5 million. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee recommend that City Council approve and authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with CDW Corporation, agreement number 326-00479, for an amount not to exceed $1.5 million for the purchase of Microsoft licenses for the 3-year agreement term of May 1st, 2026 through April 30, 2029. This concludes my presentation. I'd like to ask for any questions at this time. Thank you.